Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. We are so happy to have you here for another night
Hey.
of productivity and kicking off Preptober. So, yay, happy Preptober to those of you doing Preptober / NaNoWriMo. So, if you're here, let us know what you're going to be working on for our sprints. And if you are participating in NaNoWriMo, what you'll be working on, what your project, a little bit about your project if you want to share, or if you're going to be a Nano Rebel. So yeah, dish all of the deets. And we will be doing 3 30-minute sprints, and we've been going for about like 2.5 hours because we also have nice fun chats in between. But so usually between 2 and 2.5 hours. If you don't know me, my name is Holly. I'm sure everyone does know me. But I'm the author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which will be out April 2nd, 2024 with Inimitable Books. The artist is working on the character art right now. So we approved the sketches, and so I can't wait to see the finished product. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, or if you did pre-order it and didn't submit your receipt, the link is down below so that you can get in on the goods. And then for my sprints, my first sprint, I've just got to catch up on like checking email. There's some, because I got home not too long ago, so there's some mail I need to go through. And then I finally got back my developmental edits, which is really exciting for A Diamond Bright and Broken. So I started those yesterday, and I'm going to try to make progress on that. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. So I will be a Nano Rebel. My deadline to get the developmental edits back is the end of November, but I'm going to try to finish them by the end of October so that in November I can start outlining the sequel. So either way, I'm going to be a rebel, but yeah, that's my plan.
Ooh.
And then T will introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Teresa Beasley. I write under the pen name T.A. Beasley, and I write young adult thrillers. And for this first sprint, I'll be working on typing up my notes for my podcast, for my script for my podcast episode that I have to record tomorrow. And then probably later on, I'm just going to be working on Preptober stuff. I don't know if I'll be a rebel or not, if I want to just take the book that I have that I'm revising and just finish revising that for Nano, or if I'm going to start something new, like the second book. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to figure it out.
I love that. I think, either way, yeah, you're making good progress. I'm excited that you're like doing so much.
Yeah. Yes. I still got to finish the revisions for the book I finished, but I kind of have an idea for a new one. So I'm like, should I just start that for Nano, or should I just continue revising so that I can get this book out next year?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm going to have to make a decision either way.
Yeah, it's hard because then I'm like, oh, I've got so many ideas, and even like a shelved book that I wanted to return to that I'd never finished edits for. So I'm just like, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good. It's like whatever you're in the mood for. If you're like, hey, do I want to outline something? Am I in an editing mood? Should I go back to that? So it's kind of nice you have that flexibility.
Yeah. So, revisions were a little bit harder than what I thought they were going to be. I'm like, I'm about to pull my hair out, but that's okay. We're going to continue on.
Yes. You're just sharpening that diamond,
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Sharon is here. Hello, Sharon writes.
Hello.
Sharon says, I'm working on my outline for my Nano project. Yay. It's a fantasy idea that used to be sci-fi. Ooh. That's interesting. So what made you make
switch it?
Yeah, and had you already started outlining it and then realized it would be better as fantasy, or dish to the deets? I'm interested. That's so cool, though.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and hi, Regina. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful, and I'm just so grateful. Yes. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello. Let us know what you'll be working on today. Oh, you let us know. And Janine is here. Hi, Janine. I know
Hello,
you sent me.
Janine.
I know you sent me a message on Instagram. I will reply to you. I just got home from work and popped onto here. So, but dinner first sounds good, and then gonna do some stuff. That also sounds very
Okay.
good.
Especially dinner. I wonder what you're making.
Yeah. My Monday dinner is usually ramen. It's very simple and cheap, but it's been a nice like comfort food to have. So, and it's something quick I can make. So I'm probably going to be making ramen sometime during one of the sprints.
That's why I stopped and got chicken and dumpling soup.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
I
Is it like
was like, I'm gonna make this
microwavable?
easy.
Is it like a microwavable thing or?
No, I stopped at McAllister Deli
Oh,
and got their chicken. I love their chicken and dumpling soup. So I was like, you
oh.
know what? I got sprints tonight. I'm just gonna stop and grab me some soup.
Yes, yes, it's so good. I was sad in the cafeteria because I've been working part-time at the hospital since June, which is
Hmm.
part-time meaning 32 hours a week. They consider it part-time. But I like haven't had their vegetarian chili until like 2 weeks ago, and it was like the best
Ooh.
thing ever. And so then I saw it was on the menu today, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, yay!" So I'm going downstairs to the cafeteria, and they didn't have it. They had 2 other soups.
Uh,
So I was so
uh,
devastated. I was like, "My chili."
devastation.
They like they catfished me like bait and switch.
Yeah, yeah. That's so wrong. So wrong.
So anyways, that's hopefully in my future, in the cafeteria. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well, Regina, but I'm gonna
Aw,
lurk if nothing else, working on a short read paranormal. Nice. Well, hopefully you can get some
nice.
rest and find a little bit of energy if you want to. Only if you want to. Um, and Jennifer is working in Millinote for my nano project. I have never heard of Millinote. I'm
Me
gonna
either.
look it up because that sounds cool. I am intrigued.
That's something different.
Yeah. Oh, is it like a visual board with notes and images? That seems
Oh,
like that seems really, really cool. Good like outlining tool. Janine says part of my nano prep will be meal planning. Ooh,
ooh,
that is perfect. Doing the meal prep.
yep.
Meal plan. Prep.
Which is actually a really good idea.
Yes. Yeah. Because you save time for thinking from like,
Yes.
yeah, just making
Trying to
quick and
figure
easy
out,
things.
because I'm the one that always gets off work and I'm like, what do I want to eat? What do I want to make? And my husband's like, could you figure out something soon? He's always getting on me about that.
Well, sometimes I have a craving for something, and then it's like, well, obviously that's the one thing I don't have in the house, you know?
Yes, of course. It's always something that you're craving. Yeah.
Yeah. Sharon said I actually wrote a whole first draft, realized that the main thing, other than the setting, that made it as sci-fi made more sense as fantasy. Oh.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
medieval-ish, a little steampunk.
Ooh.
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 Oops.
Wow.
I had to click on, oh wait, where is it here? It's hard for my mouth to stop talking. So I doubt I'll be totally silent. I love that. Ah. Janine says, I tend to need modern/future settings to my stories, more relatable for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've grown to enjoy reading more like I guess I would call it like light historical because I would always say like that was the one thing I could never write is like historical. Because I'm like, oh, like in school I never liked history because
I didn't either.
it's in the past. I don't care. Not that I didn't
Yes.
care, but I was just like, oh, it's in the past, and they're asking about dates and things like that. So it's just like it was just all memorization for me, and that's why I
Yeah.
didn't like it. There wasn't any like critical thinking. So anyway, so I think that like rolled into like historical fiction for me, where I was
Fiction.
like, no, I don't want to know the details. But I found that
Yeah.
I have been enjoying reading that more.
Yeah, some of it is pretty good. But I
Yeah.
would think all the research you would have to do to make sure that the timelines and everything
Yes.
fit up
Yes.
together.
Right. And
You
even
don't want to
in,
miss anything.
yeah, and even in A Diamond Bright and Broken, Cadence, the main character, her parents, I think I had called them, they weren't lords and ladies, but they were like baron and baroness or something like that.
Hmm.
And then my critique partner like sent me the whole thing, like this is the hierarchy, and made all like
Oh,
gave me everything from like all the way from the king to like the maids and like servants. And so
wow.
then I was able to pick from there. Oh, I shouldn't be calling them this. I should be calling them this.
Something else.
And then,
Yeah.
or like maybe they are the baron, but then they're addressed as like lord. So I was able to kind of sneak in a little bit of that. But I was like, oh, I didn't know, you know.
No.
So I appreciated that she knew all of those details.
Yeah.
So while we're finishing up the comments, go ahead and vote on which cat you think is going to win the race for the first sprint from 1 through 7 or the color. Um,
I think I'm gonna take 4.
nice.
I normally do 2, but I'm gonna do 4 this time.
I'm also gonna say 6 like Janine, because yesterday was Zuko's 9th birthday. So
Yay!
I have to celebrate him. um it's crazy. Because I got him when he was like 2.5-ish months old. So um it's I'm like, man, I've had you for like 9 years. That's kind of cool. Oops. Oh gosh, I keep like unclicking things. Milanote works non-linearly like most creative brains do. Oh my gosh, you know what? That sounds like it would be really helpful for me, because I think about sometimes when I'm outlining, I'll be trying to like work on a character bio or something, and then I'll randomly think of like a world building point,
Uh-huh.
or I'll think about something that could be good for like the third act, and I'm like, stop it, scumbag brain, or literally, oh no, this happened to me when I was outlining Project Bucket List, that I stopped outlining. I didn't even finish outlining it, but I was working on the characters, and my brain literally came up with the last line of the story, and I'm like, really, really. Well, anyways, they do work non-linearly.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. So I'm definitely checking that out. Hi, Felicia.
Hello.
Oh. And Regina says, my vampire paranormals combine both modern Earth and a more early industrial age vampire world. Only the collectors visit Earth through portals. Ooh, it's
Ooh, portals. I am
yeah,
a sucker for a portal story.
yes,
Oh, oh,
give me all of the portals.
I need all the portals.
That sounds great.
I can't wait for that book to come out.
I know. All right. Well, let's kick off this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the first sprint. Number 7 won. Let's see.
Did anybody have 7?
No, I
Of
don't
course.
think so. It's always the one we don't vote for. It's
Yeah.
fine, you know. We're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, how did everyone do? I was catching up on my emails. I sold something on eBay, so I'm printing out the label right now. And then I sold I'm selling some things for my mom, and one of the things are Christmas lights, and
Oh.
I didn't think to take a picture of it with the lights on to say that they're working, because they're all new. They just in the box, my mom just never used them. But this guy's like, are they working? And I was like, oh, I should probably say
That they're working.
So I found the one he wanted and plugged it in and said, so here's a picture. But anyways, and yeah, so just catching up on that, which feels good. So yeah, how did you do, T?
Well, I've gotten all my notes down for my podcast. I just got to go and put a couple more thoughts in there, and then it'll be ready.
Nice.
So I did pretty good. I got all the notes that I needed to get in there.
Awesome.
I just can't remember how to spell this guy's name. Like, what is his name?
Oh, it's always a struggle. The struggle is real.
I was like, man, I just gotta, because I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. So.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Oh, Sharon's has portals too.
Ooh.
Good to know. Regina said cheesy titles but fun universe. And they're out already. My Vampire Wedding, and book 2 is My Vampire Beau, or
Beau.
Yeah, I think Beau. I love it.
My Vampire Wedding. I'll have to look it up.
Same here. Ooh, here they are.
My Vampire Wedding. Regina.
That just sounds so fun.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god, adorable.
Yes. Oops. Ooh, not like that. Okay, there we go. Let's see.
Is she indie? Regina, did you indie publish those?
Oh, Zuko. Oh, Zuko, you're making your weekly cameo. Cat meow. Sharon says, I got to talk to my son during the sprint. I've got COVID, so he's staying at my parents' house. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Ugh. I hope you feel better soon. I actually just scheduled my COVID booster for Wednesday, because I was like, my sister was just like, it's going around. People that haven't gotten it are finally getting it with this new strain. And, knock on wood, I still have not gotten the vid. So I want to keep it that way. Right, Zuko? Yeah, buddy. Oh, my buddy. Oh, okay. Bye, buddy. Yeah, number 2. Oops. Number 2 was second. Regina says, I'm actually revising the short read. Awesome. Haven't written the closing scene yet, but I have to get as many corrections done ahead of time as I can. And she did indie publish those books.
Oh, so wonderful.
Becca C. Smith loved them. Oh, I'm sure we will love them. My Sweet Romances, Colorado Billionaires gets all the attention, but I love my vampire books.
Yeah, she's got a lot of books in here on Amazon.
Oh. I need to be following Regina.
I need to be featuring Regina's books on my podcast.
Ooh, I love the theme you have, like your covers for the wedding, the Colorado billionaires. They all like fit really well and like have that different color with the flowers. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah. Nice. I approve. Oh, thank you. Yes, Zuko. Yeah, I made my ramen too right at the end, but I didn't get to eat it because I was like, it wasn't until like that close to the end of the sprint. I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. So I've got my ramen. As you could see it steaming. Oh, it's great. It's great.
Hey, Regina, is your book too going to be in paperback?
Ooh, 75 books, but I think it's closer to 50 because some were in joint anthologies that were unpublished.
Oh, okay.
That is so fun, though. Let's see. Adding it to my wish list. Oh, speaking of which, I need to update my Amazon wish list for the holidays. So I realized, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna spring up on me, and I need to make sure it's all updated. Because I'm like, there's something. Sometimes that happens. I'm like, you know what? I really don't want this anymore.
I know. Sometimes you have to go back through it just to double check and say, hey, I bought that myself. I need to take that off.
Right?
Or it's like, oh, I don't need that anymore. Okay, I got to put Regina's book in my to buy list here.
Book 2's almost is having trouble with the formatting, and then the accent.
Okay.
Yeah, and then your schedule went to heck. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Life is just like, you know what?
I'm gonna throw a wrench in it. Well, I like to buy paperbacks and hardcovers, so I'm not a big e-reader, so I always have to go and get the paperback or either the hardcover. So I'm gonna put that one in my cart so I can read. Nice. My Vampire Wedding.
Same, I did that too. I can read ebooks, but I prefer the physical copy, and if I'm not gonna read the physical copy, I want the audiobook because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna read it, I want like the physical book because like some people are like, oh, I want it quickly to pull up, and I'm like, if I'm going somewhere where I need to I can pull up a book, I'll just read the book. I'll just bring a book or pop in my headphones and stuff. But there's sometimes like some arcs and things that I get that I have as a Kindle, or like it's an author I don't know, and I'm like, I don't want to commit to the book, but I'll buy the Kindle because if I don't like it, it's however a couple bucks, it's cheaper. So sometimes I'll do that too, but yeah, it just depends.
I wish I would have known this because I could have did her book for my October theme for my Halloween stuff, but I've already got all my books scheduled.
Oh no!
So I'm just gonna have to squeeze her in a little bit later.
Yeah, next time. All right.
I'm gonna have to buy another bookshelf. I'm running out of bookshelves.
I think you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna put as my on my Christmas list. I think the very top of the list is new bookshelves since mine are small and falling apart. And I'm like, and one of my bookshelves, it's 2 rows deep because I have too many. And like, and right now on my desk, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 books on my desk just because I was like, there's nowhere else for them to go. So I just need some new bookshelves for Christmas.
I think I need about 2 more. I did clean off my bookshelves because I'm sending some of the books that my sister-in-law wanted. I'm shipping those to her, which I need to do that this week.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
but I was like, "Ooh, this is going to empty out my bookshelves." But then I looked again and I was like, "That didn't do anything."
So
My
did you keep
TBR
them?
cart is full, and I was like, "Oh man,
I
this is
know.
crazy."
I know. It's bad. And every time I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to buy anything." But then like I got a book that I pre-ordered it, so that came, and then I got an arc of a book, and then my friend lent me a book. So I'm like,
Okay,
even when I try, there's still so many. What is going
Manny.
on? I was just like, I'm failing so hard right now.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I'm like, Amazon and Barnes and Noble are not my friends right now because I'm spending too much on books.
I know. Yeah, I pretty much just need like just a gift card, and then like actually probably 3/4 of the things on my Amazon wish list right now are books. So I'm like, I'm
Hmm.
in for a load of trouble.
Yes.
Oh, aw. My marketing, she says, "Thanks. My marketing efforts have also gone to heck with the accident." That's tough. You got
Oh,
definitely give
yeah.
yourself
It's
grace. You're healing, so
well, Regina. Once I read your book, I want you to come on my podcast so we can talk about them.
yay! Love it. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? And Vanessa's here.
Hey,
Hi.
Vanessa.
Hi, fellow Diversity is Lit book club member slash
Yes.
co-host slash friend. All right, so um, let us know which cat you think is going to win sprint number 2.
Okay.
Mm,
I went with 4. I'm gonna take 2.
nice, Bluey. I'm sticking with the black cat, which happens to be number 7. So I'm like, will it win again? I don't
Again?
know. I'm I'm pushing my luck here. All right, and Regina says Ginger. All right, getting your votes, and we're
Okay.
gonna start the second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, number 4 won. Of course, is none of the ones that we
picked.
The winner has been eluding us today.
Yes.
So, it's fine. It's fine. Let me get rid of the banner. There we go. All right. Let's see. I think some friends popped in. Ingrid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little late. Hello.
But she picked Cat 4.
No. Oh yeah, so you did win.
Yeah, so she won.
Sorry, I totally missed your. Yay! Okay, go Ingrid.
So somebody won.
Yes. Yeah. 4 did win. Okay, that was you.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! And Regina just ordered the journal.
Whoa! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Regina.
And even got a chapter edited. So awesome.
Yay!
And Nia popped in. Hello. Yes, I voted for the black one too, for Zuko, but it's been eluding me. So I ate my dinner, packaged up my eBay, and then sent off a couple more emails. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna get to editing. I've just got all this like little admin stuff. That's what happens on Monday. Is just kind of like overflow of like weekend stuff. Okay, here you go. Good. But yeah, so that was me. How did you do?
I got the rest of my notes typed up. I just had to look at a couple of names to get them spelled correctly because I don't want to say people's names wrong. So I got all my notes ready for my recording tomorrow. So that's good. It was a really good book.
Ooh.
I was in a vampire vibe. So I read this book called Rogue by Mariah Jane.
Ooh.
It was good.
Good.
Yes. I hope she's coming out with the second book because I think this is a book 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a book 1. But it was good. But it ended on a cliffhanger.
No.
So I'm like, oh my God. It's like, can y'all see it? It's called Rogue.
Oh yeah, really there it is. Cool.
Yeah.
How do you spell her name?
It's Moriah. Mariah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I found it.
Jane. Yeah. But it was really good. But it ended on a cliffhanger. So now I'm like, I gotta know.
Oh man.
Who he was talking to at the end and what's gonna happen.
Oh. Well, it came out, let's see, it came out in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, and there's only one. Okay, well.
Yeah, so I don't know if she's gonna
I'm scared to add it to my to read list then.
I know. I couldn't help it though. I was like, ooh, vampires?
Yeah.
And I had it in my cart for a little bit and I was like, you know what, I keep putting off getting this book. It's October. I'm gonna read about vampires. So I finally decided to read it. So I'm gonna see if I can find her email and reach out to her and see if the second book will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Because I need to know.
Yeah, and then let me know if you hear from.
Yeah, I need to know. Her. See, that's my problem. I always get books that are book 1s in series, and then I'm like, okay, now I got to go buy the rest of the series because now I need to know what's going on.
Oh, man.
I do that to myself every time.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, I got to get the rest of the series because I need to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's because that's what is a bummer for me sometimes when I'll read something and then I'm like, and then I devour like the next couple books and then I find out that I don't have like the end of this series and I'm like, this is not okay.
Yeah. So now what I do is like if somebody writes a serial, I'll just wait till all the books come out and then I wait to see if they're going to put it all in a bundle and then I go buy that in paperback.
Oh, that is smart.
Because
Really
I don't want to
smart.
wait. That's what I did with Brittany's book, on Wings of Ash. I was like, ooh, she's gonna put it out in a paperback collection, so I'm gonna wait. And then
Oh,
she did, and I was like, yes. So I got all 6 books in one.
so smart.
So then I didn't have to wait.
Nice, nice.
I need to know the nose. I need to know.
You need to know.
I
Yes.
need to know the nose.
Um, yeah, hopefully you'll get your answers.
I hope so. Because it ended really, really good.
Oh.
Sometimes people can do cliffhangers and they're not going anywhere with the cliffhanger, and it's just a
Mhm.
bad cliffhanger. But then
Mhm.
you get some clean cliffhangers that are really, really good, and you're like, oh my God, I got to get the next book because I need to know what's going on.
Right. Ugh. Ugh.
But yeah,
Yeah, fun stuff. It's good when you devour a book though, like that then you want to know what's going to happen and
yeah,
um
yeah.
Vanessa finished a blog post. Awesome. Just have 5 more to proofread, format, and send to my client. Oh.
Ooh, you're on a
Ooh.
roll,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
That's awesome.
Getting it done.
Janine is back from dinner. My Preptober plans won't be outlining since I find intense outlining, then immediately drafting said book next to impossible. It's going to be about writing mindset and meal prep. That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
For me, because I love outlining and I love drafting. So I get excited about certain scenes in the outlining phase, or I'll start thinking up of, lines of dialogue between 2 characters. And so then
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hyped to draft it because I'm like, well, now I want to lay out the whole scene. I want to see it come to fruition more than just, this line in the outline. So, but sometimes I know people, it's like it sucks too much out of it and they need that little breather in between, or they can't outline too much because it the mystery goes away kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So Ingrid is working on an assignment, though I wish I could be writing instead. Oh,
Aww.
yeah. Well, hopefully you can get the school assignment done quickly and easily.
Yes.
And Regina said, I write my sweet romances as part of a series, but they can be read separately. Oh, I love that.
See, I like that.
Yeah, the Colorado town and supporting characters tie the series together. Oh, fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you
So you
have
can
it?
kind of jump in anywhere
Yeah.
then.
And do you have it where they do kind of like cameos, like where they'll be in a scene, but unless you read that book, you wouldn't know that they were from one of the other books in the series? I feel like that would be fun. Kind of like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
I find also intense outlining can lead me to never writing it. Has happened multiple times. I plot and plan and switch writing projects last second. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, that would be so
Yes.
hard for me. I'd be like,
Yes.
I did so much work, because outlining is a lot of work too. It's fun,
It
but
is.
coming up with this magic system, or getting deep into someone's backstory and their shard of glass and their arc, and oh my gosh, I'd be like, no, this roller
No.
coaster.
Especially if you start another one, then you're going through the roller coaster again.
Right, exactly. Yes, cameos, but you don't have to read them in order. The previous couple show up with new kids. Oh, that's so
Oh,
fun.
okay. All right.
I love
So that's
that.
kind of cool. I like series when they're standalones,
Mm-hmm.
but I still like to read it from the first book and just keep going,
Yeah,
even when they are standalones.
I feel like it's like you can be in the mood for both, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you can pick it up and maybe you're in the mood for this one and not another one, but then sometimes you're like, yeah, just give me this 10-book series that I have to read in order. Let me get invested, and then you tear my heart out when you kill this love interest or something
Yeah.
like that.
And it's always the character that you absolutely love, and then they take them out, and it's like, no.
I know. I'm rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, with my husband and friend, and you know, there's a lot that I forgot, but I'm just like, oh, they just like to tear your heart out, and they like have you love a character. And then our friend was like, nothing's gonna happen to this character, is it? And we're like, I don't know. And then I'm
No.
legit like, I don't remember. And then I was like, are they really dead, or did they fake their death and they're gonna be back? Like, I can't remember. So yeah, but they tend to do that, and you know, tear our hearts out.
Yes. I just finished watching One of Us is Lying.
Oh yes, that's
The
still on
series.
my to watch
It
list.
was good.
Oh, nice.
It was intense.
Oh
The books were good too, but the show was really good. I
yeah.
hope they bring it back for another season.
Does it follow the book pretty closely?
Well, some of it they've changed the females. They
Uh-huh.
switched them. They kind of switched them. So some of the
Oh.
and Vanessa drove me crazy. I didn't like her in the book either, but she drove me crazy.
I remember not liking her.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, she drove me crazy.
I'll have to see. And then
Yeah.
the new book by Karen McManus is out, or like One of Us is Back, I think.
Yeah, it's One of Us is Back.
Yeah. Ooh, you have it right there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have the whole series.
Yeah.
But some of the main characters, they kind of switch what they did when
Mm,
when the TV show comes on. Because I
mm.
was like, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the book. It wasn't him. Wait a minute.
I feel like I've forgot, like I'll have forgotten enough that I'm not gonna know if they changed it or not.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, that's not how it was in the book. They switched that person.
Oh gosh.
But that was really good.
Nice. Oh, that's exciting. Oh yeah, I wanna watch that. I'm glad that the writer's strike is finally
Yeah,
over, so
finally
that
over.
you know there won't be too much of a gap other than like a third of a year to you know, hopefully lag behind and all the
Yeah,
shows that I've been watching. But
yeah. Because some of mine ended, and I'm like, oh my god, when are they gonna come back?
I know,
Now
and
I'm stuck looking at football with my husband all the time.
oh,
He has to look at his football on the big screen. I'm like,
oh
man,
gosh,
I'd
oh
rather look at a
gosh.
mystery show.
Yeah, he's got to compromise. All right, for
I'd rather,
one
yeah. It's
football
like
game equals one mystery movie.
I'm like, no, I want to look at Murder She Wrote or my Hallmark movies and Mystery Channel.
Now that sounds fun.
But it's
Oh,
football season.
oh, it was so funny at work today. Uh, the occupational therapist and I were talking to the nurse to see if we could go see one of the patients for like their first their evaluation. And then all of
Uh-huh.
a sudden we hear this screaming, like help, help. And you know, the patients have like call buttons so that you know, the nurses are notified if they need to go to the
Uh,
bathroom, or they're like, hey, I want more pain meds or something. And we're just like, oh my gosh, like, did someone fall? So we rush in. It happens to be the patient that we were about to see. And she's sitting on the edge of the bed, but there's blood
oh
everywhere.
my
And
gosh.
she had tried to get up and had pulled out one of her IVs.
Are these? Oh
So,
no.
so we're like, okay, it looks like someone was murdered in here. Like, Halloween came early. We were just
Early.
cracking all of these jokes because it was literally just, we spent like
Oh
10
my
minutes just
gosh.
cleaning up blood because it was just everywhere. We had to
Everywhere.
change the bedding in her gown, and it was all over the floor.
Oh
I was like,
no.
girl, I was like, hi. Well, we were coming here to see you anyway. So
She
it
was
was
like, you guys are taking too long, so I'm just gonna make a scene.
like, first of all, you're not supposed to be getting up by yourself.
Right.
I was just like,
Wow.
Lord, okay, yeah. So it was just kind of fun to just like
Wow. That would have been a
a
lot
little
to
bit of
walk
a
in to see all
murder
that
scene.
blood.
I know. Uh, um, or Ingrid said, my current project started as me outlining because I wanted to get it out of my brain, but then I couldn't stop and ended up with 5 episodes of a season. of a season
Oh,
1. Oh, that's fun.
fun.
Yes. Is this like serial episodes? Like a serial series? That's what I'm assuming. But
Yeah,
that's
since she said the episodes, I would think
mhm.
it's her serial.
Mhm. That sounds so fun. I still want to try to like plot a serial series. Regina says one of the kids in the first in series, Keegan, has now graduated from high school, and there's a free store in Kofi called Keegan's Graduation.
Oh,
Oh, that's so
cool.
fun. That's a really good little, well, not reader magnet, but yeah, kind of like
Yeah, kind of like a
yeah,
reader magnet.
like a reader magnet. All right, let's pull up this final sprint.
Yay.
We're all yeah, I'm looking forward to reading your books too, Nia. Woo.
All
Okay.
right.
30 cats. So oh my gosh, I gotta get rid of my like blue light thing on my computer because it's like muting all of the colors. Like it just all looks like a yellowish like overtone on all of this. It's not working. We're just gonna disable this and have it be bright. Let's just do that. Okay, here are the colors. Um so either pick a color or a number 1 through 30.
I think last time, what did I do? I picked 16 last time. I'm going to go with, um, trying to see the colors.
I think the dark blue one is number 26. I'm gonna go with that one. Number 26.
I think I'm going to go with number 24.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the bright yellow one.
I think
Yeah.
so. I was trying to count it.
Sunshine. Yeah. I just counted down for mine. Thanks, Vanessa. We'll let you know if you win.
Yay.
Yay. Pink with Pinky. All right, you all. We'll start this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Right.
All right, that was the end of the sprint. And we have a winner! Yay! Regina!
Yeah, we've had 2 winners this time.
Yes! And it's such a big deal to win the last one, too, because it's
I
so
know. Wow.
Woohoo.
Good job, Regina.
Ingrid said I chose the wrong white cat.
Oh.
Aw. Oh, yeah, because that one was 10. Oh, okay. Oh, I wish I can't see what the color was, but
Mm-hmm.
aw. Number 9 letting me down. Oh, no. Oh. That was good. That was good. Hey, and here's Zuko. Zuko ended up being second place, so he
Second, yeah.
was close. Yeah, next time, black or ginger. So fun. Yay, I got to finish the stuff I was doing, and I actually got to work on the developmental edits a little bit. So I almost
Oh,
finished
good.
a chapter. So I was glad. I was like, I at least need to do something. I at least need to touch the manuscript. So so yeah, that was productive. How did you do?
I was able to purchase our new book club for next month for October. Yeah, our book
Yay!
club book. I was like, I haven't purchased it yet, so I got that in Regina's and another book that I was looking at, and then I started planning out my Preorder planner that I printed from. Can't see it.
Yes, from Sarah.
From Sarah Canna. Yeah. So I started plotting out my project for.
That's so fun. Yeah, I got that email for it.
Yeah.
So
So I printed it out, and I'm gonna use my cinch and punch holes in it and put like a binder thingy on it.
Mhm.
But I just started going through it and mapping out stuff,
That's so fun.
and I gotta. By next week, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna be doing.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna be a rebel and revise, or if I'm gonna start something new. I kind of want to start something new,
Yeah.
just so I can step away from revising a little bit.
I think that'll be good. I feel like for sure, like I'm definitely going to be ready to work on the sequel because I'm like ready to write something and
Yeah.
feel that creativity instead of just like editing and tweaking and looking at the same words over and over again.
Yeah, and I think that's what's driving me crazy. But I did find a couple of plot holes that I do need to fix. That
Mm.
the point of view should be in the second character, not the. Well, the character that I felt was going to be the main character. After going back through my Save the Cat again for young adults, I was like, wait a minute. The person that needs to change the most is not the one I had. It's her
Ooh.
cousin. So I was like, wait a minute. I think the cousin should be the main character.
Oh, I love
So
that. Yes, use that save the cat to your advantage. Yes, like who has the
yes, I was
courage
like,
to go.
wait a minute, because it's like your main true hero should be the one that has to change the most, and Constance in my story has to change the most, more than her cousin Simone. So I was
Mm.
like, wait a minute, I'm about to redo some stuff again.
But that's a good realization to have now,
Yes, I was like, yeah, I got to redo some stuff again, but it's okay because I'm still
Yeah,
in the revising editing stage. So
cool. That's a good revelation. You're always very productive during the streams, so I like
yes,
that.
which is really good for me because I get a lot done with my writing when I'm doing these. So
Yes. I'm enjoying
I
having
will.
you.
I am enjoying being here.
So
I was
Janine, no work actually got done during the stream. Next time. Yes, for sure.
for sure.
because it's Preptober, there's going to be so many live streams going on. So
Yes.
I think you'll find you'll have a nice productive week and month. Why did book club have to be scary choices? It's always scary for October. We only have
October.
spooky picks. So, and usually for the rest of the months, I try to have one mystery or thriller or something, but it's and then I'll try to have maybe a contemporary romance, but it's very mostly, most of the options are fantasy. So this is the one month that the mysteries and thrillers and and magical realism, horrors, this is the month they get theirs. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like scary books. Oh. Yeah, you'll have to skip this month, I guess. Ingrid says, strange. I have a cart full of books. Could swear I was working the whole time. God. Oh, that's great. That's great.
At least I wasn't the only one shopping.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually ordered some checks because I realized I didn't have any with my new bank account. And so I was like, oh, like, and I got like something in the mail and I was like, oh yeah, I should, because I'm like, sometimes you need to write a checks, for this or that. I don't know. So I was just like, just in case, I'll just order some checks, whatever. But anyways, this was a very, very good sprint. Yeah, there's some Mondays where I'm just feeling exhausted, but I had a very both productive and like relaxing weekend where I was able to kind of like refresh and rejuvenate, lots of sleep and chill and stuff. So I feel very, very good at the end of the week. So ready to tackle the rest of the week. So hopefully that you all will be able to do likewise.
Yes.
And we will be here same time, same place next Monday. So join us then. And we will see you guys. Have a good week.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.